And the longer I'm in the industry, the more I get kind of beaten down and jaded. And Chris and I talked to our friend Jeremy Potter about this a lot, about like what can the industry do better. And I remember, I interviewed somebody on my daily podcast, and they essentially said the industry is really good at finding debt obligations, but not good at finding income. And there's all these things that we've talked about in this podcast with home hacking, or maybe someone rents out part of their garage to somebody else that has a vehicle. Why can't we count these different income streams, but yet we count every single debt obligation? And it seems like I'm getting a little frustrated at uh, some of the ways that regulation is bogging us down. However, the flip side of that would be we are starting to see a lot more demand in the non-QM space. We are starting to see some of these other products, whether that's reverse lending or home equity lending, start to come to the fore a little bit to shed some of these negative reputations.
Mhm.
Both home equity lending, non-QM, reverse mortgages, those all used to have a lot more negative connotations, and now the products are engineered intelligently enough where that's not as much the case, and that to me is promising. I just wish that we could, as maybe we move away from Fannie and Freddie with them being reprivatized, new players come about where some of these underwriting guidelines or standards or whatever it might be get altered in a way that it creates a more seamless process, that it makes the industry get to the point of where consumers expect it to be.